Hello beautiful people, welcome back. Today I'm around the hotel already, and we're gonna be checking about the fish that we have stocked here, and we're gonna be checking how everything is on moving. But yeah, they never told me that they are opening water, so as look at the fish, guys. And now it's very clean. I like this. Wow. Look at the fish. I like this. And they're now becoming somehow big. Why is that one big enough than the other ones? Eh? That's so big, man. And guys, we have a little problem here sometimes because they'll not much grow because of the space provided. You can now see how this stuff is just located on this position. So it means that we have a minimal space that they're just subjected in. So it's gonna be a little bit hard time for them to have that exercising sometimes, you know. And also we have sunlight that's just leaking into the water. It means that after 4 to 5 days they're going to be changing water onto this position. And right now here you can see it's a blue tiled something like a fountain here, and the fish now they're now exercising their duty here, and it's very thoroughly washed. But we have such kind of a problem a little bit, but it's gonna be fixed because they have to change water now and again. But this is what now we have embraced here, and the tilapia fish that are onto this position. So this is the guy who is taking care of this space and everything here. Wow. And we have water coming in like a German machine. Wow. So by now you can even check how everything is done. Oh, this is called a palm tree, eh? Yeah. Wow. Wow, I like this. So that's now the dirtiness. Exactly. So he's the one who is just attending onto this area and making sure that everything is deployed in a positive way, and that's how everything is taking place. So bro, eh? Sukuje hapa ndani. Sasa nikuulize, chakula unazipatianga aje? Oh, you just throw here. You have so many feeds here? Yeah. Wow. So this is the guy who is taking care. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. So I'm just trying to examine how these fish are just ongoing with this position here. So everything is so possible, guys. Wow. So this is the nature. Whenever people are coming to this hotel, this is going to be the first impression rate that's going to be examined from this position. I like this so much. Wow. Guys, I can just reveal that we stocked here 300 fish, and as you can see from this small fountain fall onto this position, because the fountain is going to be placed here, and the fish are tilapia fish, and they are bright white tilapia, and also we have the bright black tilapia stocked here. And I brought even the small one. We cannot have much of the small ones growing much from this position because of the space provided, and also we have much of the sunlight. Whenever it leads here, we're gonna be having this water being warm, so we have a low concentration of oxygen onto this position, and also this mortality rate, and also we talk about the stress because it's just they are just removed to one corner and it's washed, so they are removing water, so it creates such kind of a big time for them and even stress whenever they're deployed onto this position. So I don't know how things will be moving from this position, but we're going to be talking about everything so functional. I like this. So some are big, like that one. Wow, I like that. Wow, it's something so unique, and some are growing, but whenever you can just subject them to a large field of water, we can just talk about it's going to be a little bit bigger than the way they are right now here. But they look like small sized because they're the same. Guys, we can just talk about this fish here. It's the same as the ones I stocked to Marwa. Eh? Oh, you are going to bring some food? Okay, no problem. No problem. So he's going to take some feeds here so as we can see what is happening here. And I'm waiting for him because I want to be talking about how I stocked this fish here. And they're the same to Ayamaro, but Ayamaro now they are a little bit so bigger than these ones that are just into this position. But we have to bear with the circumstances that sometimes we can talk about we have a challenge of food sometimes, and also water quantity, and yeah, such kind of the we talk about they have the effect that they are gonna be subjected into. So that's why you can even see the growth is a little bit younger, and you can not imagine that they are about how many months. I stocked them here around October last year, so it means that by now it's July, so it's June, so they are around 8 months right now here, and they are not growing, so but they're subjected here for a little bit of leisure, and also we can talk about the beautification of this area, because whenever people are coming from that end, which is just the gate, they're going to be examining them here, and it's called we can talk about, it's called a first eye impression. So at the first time we just put them onto the other section, which is just we have a swimming pool, and to this position we just stocked them here, but due to dirtification, because whenever you stock them here it's just 4 days, then the water will be turning green and everything like that, because we have a fat of planktons, and zooplanktons want to come out from this water, and also we have some waste created by the fish as the time they just remove some waste. So it means that we have much of tension coming out from this position of nutrients, like the fish waste. They are just they are bringing out such kind of talk about the waste, and also we have the feeds. Whenever they're just thrown here, we have such kind of whenever they remain, the remains even have such kind of the waste. So we are a little bit seeing how things want to be moving here, and I want to be removing some shoes so that I can get inside here to check how things are moving inside here. Okay. So beautiful people, it's now the feeding time, and now you can even see my legs. Now I'm just stepping down a little bit, and I want to be going in so that I can examine and see what is happening here. And it's a small pool of fish that we have stocked here, some 300 fish, but we have a little challenge of the space provided here, but we have so much fish here inside here. Come with me, guys. So we have the fish, they're gonna be coming inside here. So I can call you, no problem. Yeah. So they are now coming. So let's wait for their moment. Whenever they are just coming, so as we can even check them how they are coming in. Just thrown some fish here, and everything is so fantastic. Wow, look at the fish. Fish inside here. You can see them. Look at them. throwing some feeds here so as they can just get the feeds from this position, and this is how they're just throwing some feeds here. And I like it because there are a little bit of we talk about 2 millimeters of the feeds, and you can even check them how they are. And I like them because we can just spot them now a little bit wants to eat. Let me go out so as we can just check, because sometimes they might be reflected to they don't want to show out, so that they can just eat some feeds. And also we have what is a little bit minimal onto this pool, and it's now coming in via this kind of a drainage pipe. So it's a tank water, and we're going to be talking about it's a good investment, guys, because whenever somebody comes from any position, you're going to be spotting this point and say that okay, we have a very natural it looks like a fountain, and that's how it's just prepared from this position, and it's one of the fantasticest ever. Wow, I like this. From this position, and I'm gonna be getting some of we talk about the tenders that gonna be taking out from this position, because I'm gonna be stocking some of the fish into this big area which is just subjected into this position. And I'm gonna be putting here some of the ornamental fish, and it's yet dry because they have not released water to come in onto this position, and it's very soon gonna be water pumped in, so as I can stock there some of the ornamental, which are just koi carp. We have red current, we have shobonkin, such kind of the ones. But from the priority we're gonna be selecting, we're gonna be making sure that everything is deployed as they talk about. So guys, it's just part of the work. I'm just making sure that I'm passing through to take care of them, because we have a challenge with them, because they cannot be relied, and in terms of eating, some people cannot just eat, and also sometimes they are exposed into sunlight and also some predator birds. But here they are a little bit squared, and it's just a fenced area, so we cannot experience much of the tension from predator birds and also some people. So because we have some people who are taking care of them, and they are so consistent into this work. So that's how things are going to be moving from this segment, and I'm going to be showing you more about these ones that are happening now and again, and this kind of the exercises that people are involved in, so as we can get a small living from and make sure that everything is moving in a systematic way. If it's the first time you watching this video, keep it in touch, keep it watching, so as we can vibe together, and we are locked. And this is the segment of the fisheries coming out from this position which I am here. So keep it in touch, keep it locked. Hello beautiful people, welcome back. Today I'm this segment of we talk about it's a fountain area, and to this position, and we have water coming in from that panel, and guess what, we have the fish and to this position here, and I'm gonna be going in so as I can show you more about the fish we have here. And they have thrown some feeds inside here already. Wow, look at the fish. Wow. And we have feeds, we have fish inside here, and they're now leisuring. Wow, look at this. Very good moment coming out from this segment. Wow. They are now rushing to one position. Look at even these ones here. They are rushing to one position. So let me spot them. Oh, they are here now. Wow. I like this. Wow. The fish are now passing like gentlemen, guys. Wow, I like this. Look at this one. Oh, we have the big one here. Look at this big one here. Wow. Guys, these are the same, resembles the ones that I stocked onto a Marwa, and they are of the same size, exactly the same size. And we have put here some of the feeds inside here. Oh, water is getting out. Jesus. Let it go in. I like it. The fish have turned. So guys, it's a smaller area, that's a relaxing area. We're gonna be having electricity power, but these wires, the fish might be shocked inside here, even us. We are not sure if it's electrified. I don't know. We can find ourselves being hit inside here like something else. So we have the fish inside here, and this is a very organized platform that we're gonna be having the fish. You can even spot them. Look at this, how this area is looking like, very clean. And even you can just insert yourself with bare legs inside here. There's no problem gonna be encountered here. I like this. It's very, very clean. So guys, this is how the cleanliness is done every day, every time, and the compound is looking so nice and very, very, very nice. And to this position, even the fish are the first spot that whenever you arrive here, they're gonna be the fish gonna be giving you the out view of this area. And this water that's coming in from this position, it's gonna be filling up this smaller pool. And but we have a problem of we talk about the fish now inside here. The space provided is a little bit smaller to them, and they are 300 in number, because I was the one who stocked them here, and they are now growing. You can even see this one. I've spotted one which is a little bit bigger. Look at this. Look at this one here. A little bit bigger. So you can just now imagine, guys, you having here ornamental fish that are gonna be stocked here. How can you just feel about that one? And now the next project I'm going to come up with, the ornamental fish onto this position. Even right now, you can even see how clean water it is. It has an inlet and it has an outlet coming out from this position, because we have a spot here. It's called a drainage pot, which is draining water out. But we have a problem with the feeds that are just put inside here. They are now going to down over this fish pond, and they're going to be bringing some of the harm, and they are going to rot down here, and also bring, whenever they rot, they decay, then they bring out nutrients relevant for the growth of algae. And whenever we have sunlight here, we're going to be having phytoplanktons coming out from this pot. So look at the fish. I like this. But I don't know why they're not feeding them right now, because sometimes they're gonna be having some stress and something like that. So people are coming, they're just leisuring, they're just passing around. But we're gonna be having a restriction whenever people are coming into this position to view them. We're gonna be having them viewing at an extra time, which is just, even if it's in the morning, then they be fed during the evening, or it's just viewing in the evening, they be fed in the morning, like right now here. Wow. The water that's coming in, I like it. That's why you can even see it's like the water is not coming up so clearly, but we have a drainage area here. So that's why we have a high oxygen concentration onto this place here. And it's a very fantastic place for you to leisure onto this position. I like this. Wow. Look at the fish. Wow. I like it. I like this, guys. Wow. Guys, a little bit we have the wind has a little bit gone down. So I was talking about we having the fish pond here, 300 meter square, and there are all 3 of them here. And if you want to have a stocking capacity of the fish, so for the people who want to start up such kind of a project, you should make sure that you have a professional person who will come and measure for you and make sure that everything is going to an equivalence of the agriculture, or we have some of the offices that are managing, or we talk about the agricultural zone or area at your constituency or at your county. So me, I never relied on the government, but I just made it manually via my own people, which is I used manpower to dig out such kind of the ponds onto this position, and such kind of a big pond onto this position was dug by the people, not a machine. So you should have a person who is more knowledgeable and skilled, so who can just help you make sure that your fish ponds are coming out as clear. And also, it's not that anywhere or everywhere you can have a fish pond. You should have to consider this kind of the things I'm going to talk about. If you have a place, maybe you want to have an earthen fish pond, because first of all, you have an idea of having a fish pond. Yes. Now, which kind of a fish pond do you want to have? We have earthen fish ponds, we have liner, we have cages, we have aquariums, we have hoppers, and also we have a flying beam fish pond, the constructed one. And also we have a tank fish pond. So for you to select which kind of a fish pond you want to have, me, I have, these are called earthen fish ponds coming out from this segment. Maybe you want to have liners. Liners are the ones using the polythene papers as they're gonna be retaining water, as no drainage gonna be happening. So it will now differ which is your place you want to have a fish pond from. So maybe it's a swampy area like the area I am, because water is coming from every section. Look at this. Water is coming from every section. This is a swampy area going to that place. So even this area was a swampy area too. So for you to select a best place for the earthen fish ponds, it means that there's no liners and you depend on natural water, maybe coming out from the same pond, or you might be having the inlets that might be bringing water onto your pond. But to me here, my ponds rely on natural water coming from the same pond. I don't rely on inlet or such kind of bringing water in from other routes. So guys, as you have determined now which kind of a pond or from your place you want to construct a pond, to now differ which kind of a pond you're going to be constructing. Exactly. And you bring the person who is specified to gauge the soil pH of that area. And whenever the soil pH is maybe acidic, they're gonna be using much of, because if the soil is acidic, it means that even water onto that area, it might be acidic. Exactly. So you're gonna be using agricultural lime, as you're gonna be boosting, making sure that you're gonna be getting the or alkalinizing that area to have an alkalinity soil or alkaline pH of that area, and it's gonna be from 7 to 11. Exactly. And that 11 gonna be a basic way ever possible of liming your pond and to gauge it into a way that you're gonna be rearing some fish. Excuse me a little bit, guys. So guys, we have a flue coming out from this position because it's like a winter. It's like a winter time. So you have to bear with the circumstances. Sometimes you have the flu, sometimes you have tonsils. Exactly. So I was tackling such kind of a question of from now selection of the soil and water pH. Now you can have to know that now you can even dig your pond and excavate it out and make it as such kind of a pond by the gauges. And if you want to be a good farmer of fish farming, you should have a measuring tape, you should have a weighing scale of fish, and also you should have a weighing scale of we talk about the feeds. Exactly. And also you should be monitoring everything as per as you see this fish pond here, it's gonna be the first stage for the people who have harvested and want to gain more experience of how or you have been getting some fish which are not even at the size of your comfort. But now I'm gonna be directing you direct to if you want to stock much of the fish and maybe never overstock your fish pond. Because now I'm tackling from the basic route of the underground, how to start up and maintain it. So follow the video, and I want to be giving you more of the response on how to make sure that you are liming the pond, which is using of calcium oxide and killing all the pathogens that are found onto your fish ponds. And from that now we're going to be going to the second stage of making sure that you seal the drainage areas and water accumulate, as it's going to be diluting such kind of the carbon, talk about calcium oxide inside your pond and killing all the pathogens. You make sure that all the whenever you are sprinkling the calcium oxide, the pathogens, the organisms, they are dying. You seeing them dying exactly. So if they're not even drying up, make sure that you have the agricultural or the lime that's working, because here this is sometimes you have the goons who might be hindering your emotions that oh, this stuff is working, maybe it's not even working anymore. So you should be very keen about the agrovet things you are just going to buy, because sometimes you might buy things that have expired, because such kind of calcium oxide or agricultural lime, using it, it's a little bit rare. So some people might take it as an advantage. Maybe they stocked it onto their area as a stock, and then it's not being viable. So they can just sell you things that are not even good for you to use onto your pond. So as you determine everything into consideration, make sure that you are now making sure that the agricultural lime is sprinkled all over. Even from don't think that even the segments are dry, like this area here, it's a little bit dry. No, make sure that these are just the dikes. Make sure that everywhere gets such kind of because we have the crawling insects, we have talk about the bacteria are everywhere. So whenever you sprinkle it everywhere, it means that it's going to be touching every corner of the fish pond. And never release water to the river, because it's a little bit infectious, and it's going to be misleading or bringing some chaos to the river, or notify the people that you might be having to release water that is having so much of the chemicals to the river. Exactly. So this is the start, and you're going to be following much of the videos on how we're going to be making sure that the fish ponds are treated, and we have accountability in terms of fish farming, because aquaculture and also agriculture is the backbone of the economy. So if you have to treat everything in an equivalent manner, it means that we shall have bumper harvest, and it means that we shall have much product coming out in this blue economy from Kenya. And this is the fish pond history coming out from my farm, Gin Fish Farm, and we're going to be tackling much of the tension coming out from our farmers and who wants to learn about the Athens fish pond and all the fish ponds across the world. Keep it in touch, keep it locked. Things are coming more lit from outside here. Keep it in touch. Wagwan guys. Hello beautiful people, welcome back. It's underscore Gintu back again to the roots, and today I'm gonna be talking about we have some a little bit of some noises here coming out from this position, and I want to be having a little bit of the volume here. It's about 14, it's 11:40. Very it's still in the morning here a little bit, but approaching noontime, and a little bit I'm from school, and back at me you can see there's some students coming at this position, and I wanted to come and see how things are going to be moving to this school, and I want to be engaging in getting a little bit education and forwarding my education a little bit, and I'm going to be talking about the catering and accommodation because of our chief chefing guys. So and to this position, you guys are not even available here. You went at that side again. Oh, unateremka? There's no problem. Okay, guys, the people I want to talk to, they're just onto this position. Oh, you want to talk, hey? You don't want to talk? Hey, what about you? No problem. Photophobic? No problem. So, here, guys, let me talk to the guys who are just onto this position so as we can know more about what is engaged onto this position. How are you? Hey, I see you are in blue. Hey, today here again here with beautiful rolls today and this position, everything gonna be very fantastic. So we keep it in touch. We're gonna be having a little bit of chit chatting with her, so as we can know what about her and how she is about her. We are from school. The school is just upside and it's just besides us, and we are taking. What's now the time, or it's lunchtime? Not in terms of time. Is it lunchtime or what about that one?
It's lunchtime.
She's smiling, very beautiful, guys. Hey. Can I say something here? I don't know if I think it's gonna be very fantastic. So, which course are you undertaking? And what's your name, by the way?
My name is Faith.
Your name? Can you have a volume?
Faith.
Oh, your name is Faith. Whoa, where are you coming from? Because guys, whenever we talk about we're having the school here, which is a vocational, it's a college here, and we have most of the students between female and male, but we have much females here. Have you ever seen that one? Because I've been into that school, now the female are more than male. What's the causative agent of that one? Or a female want more education than?
I don't know.
From your thinking?
I guess males are more into jobs than studying.
Which kind of jobs? Or like me?
Yeah, like you.
Guys, I was part of the class team here, and a little bit due to YouTube and everything like this, so we are outside here making sure that we're gonna be having a little bit of money outside here and do other things that are more possible relevant. So which course are you undertaking here?
Hospitality.
Hospitality, in terms of?
Catering and accommodation.
Catering and accommodation. How which year are you right now?
Year 3.
Year 3?
Yeah.
Wow, I like This is now a legend. We talk about the legends now. Here everything is so fantastic. So guys, we can talk about now. She's here, they're just from school, and most of the students are now from school. So we are here to chit chat a little bit, so as we can come out with a vibe of today of asking a little bit of questions, so as she can just give us more of the relevant. How many courses are they offered in that school?
A lot. Like ICT.
Hospitality. Hospitality, is it a course or it's a unit?
It's a department.
It's a department,
yeah.
So the courses that might be offered there?
Food and beverage.
Food and beverage.
ICT.
ICT.
Automotive engineering.
Automotive engineering. Electrical.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are much.
Yeah, there are.
Let's talk about secretariat. Is it there?
Yeah, agriculture.
Agriculture. Oh, even agriculture is put in focus, guys. So hey, I like that. Nutrition.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling, you coming from school? So guys, I want to know more about, because I might be engaging into this school so as I can get more of the impact from this school. So that's why I've selected her, because most of the guys here are photophobic. They don't want to see even a camera. So even I found this, I don't know if they have pictures onto their phones, but we have to say only God knows that one. So are you staying far from here?
No. Just around.
Just around.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling now as a student now from this school? Is everything good, or how can you just talk about that?
Yeah.
Do you have any conclusion about the school, or what if somebody can just give you a work outside here? Can you continue the school, or you can just go chip in the work?
I'll finish because it's only some few months, then I'm done with school.
Okay. And you are talking about catering and accommodation, which we have into that catering and accommodation, we have which kind of the department now inside catering and accommodation? We have chief chefing, we have let's talk about service, we have bars and barman and barwoman and something like that, and also we have laundry. Which kind of mostly are you engaging? You can do everything.
Yeah.
So you are learning for to make sure that you're gonna be like a manager or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably.
Okay. So guys, we talked about she gonna be she had an interest of becoming a YouTuber too, and she's you talked about you are in TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay. Which name do you call yourself in TikTok?
At Fena 203.
At Fena 203.
Yeah. FENNA 203.
Fena 203. Okay. Fena 203. So you can just engage and see the TikTok. So if you want to engage in YouTube now, because we are now content creating, you are creating in the TikTok, so you can create to the YouTube too. Do you have an account?
I'm planning to open one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which kind of a name do you want, or can you suggest so as you can call yourself?
I love my name. I mean, I can just choose my name.
Faith.
Yeah.
But you should have something else, because maybe Faith is not, you are not the only person who might be calling yourself Faith. Maybe we have some more names outside here. So, okay, you are talking about, you can just venture into that and just talk about, you want to be talking about the name, the same name. So, which kind of content can you create in the YouTube from your expectations?
Expectation. Like, maybe I know how to like creativity. I love creativity.
So it means that whenever you talk about a niche, it means that a specific, in terms of you want to cook, or you want to do a walking video, you can just do talk about agriculture, you can do of cooking and everything like that. So which specific?
Yeah, like cooking.
Oh, you like cooking?
Yeah.
Which kind of food do you like mostly?
Local dishes.
Like?
Like what? Chapati.
You like chapati?
Yeah.
Okay. And chapati it has to come with a side.
Yeah.
Exactly. So chapati and
beef stew.
Beef stew.
Yeah.
Okay. You like that one?
Yeah.
Much.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay. And if you like that, what do you like to cook mostly? Like you?
I like to cook a lot of things, like pilau.
That's where you can just whenever I tell you that let's go and cook somewhere, which kind of the food can you just prioritize yourself and say I can cook this?
Things to do with stews. Yeah, and frying, like deep frying, shallow frying.
Deep frying, shallow frying.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. So guys, we are taking a little of a moment here. She's talking about she likes more of the chapati and beef. So can you go for, you want a luncheon? So I can promote you with that one?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah,
So
that's nice.
a local restaurant, or a good restaurant?
A nice restaurant.
A nice restaurant.
Yeah.
So are you ready for now?
Yeah.
You are ready?
Yeah.
So we can just go.
Yeah.
Let's go, no problem. So guys, we are taking a little bit of our time. So she's here, she wants a little bit lunch in here, and we're gonna be broadcasting live, coming out from wherever we are just going to chip in and see whatever we are going to eat. And keep it in touch, keep it locked, because we are coming live one-on-one from today I'm not in Yabuanse, guys. Today I'm in Mabera, where the market of the cows is always sold here, and everything gonna be very fantastic coming out from this way. Keep it in touch, keep it locked, because everything is coming to you live one-on-one. Let's see how this gonna be looking like. Keep it in touch.